What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Click Heroes 2. I haven't really had a chance to grind very much, but we haven't had an episode. So sadly, we did last episode at level 12, and we're only on level 13 this episode, which I feel really bad about. But hey, I don't know. I need to push an episode to you guys. I don't want to keep you guys waiting for too long, so we're gonna jump into it. We're actually relatively under leveled. I don't know if we should be doing world 12 again, but we're not gonna. We're going to hop right into world 13. The monster health is pretty massive of a jump, and our item cost is not very cheap, so it might be a little bit of a rough world, especially being under leveled. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what we can make happen. Right now, I believe we still got this going. I do have the second set, of course. So what I've decided is this run I'm going to continue just doing things the way I'm doing them, but next time I guild, which wouldn't be till world 30, which we're not even technically halfway there, although I do plan to try to grind this out a bit, quite a bit, so we're going to see a little bit jumping around. When I guild, we're going to be kind of optimizing a little bit. I've been debating builds from you guys. I've been looking into what people have been suggesting, and I think I've come up with something that I want to do. It's very, very similar to another build. I mean, obviously there's only so many ideas you can do, but we're gonna go for that. It's gonna be a little more optimized. It's not gonna be as random because you can only do so much. I mean, this does make sense to an extent. Like, it's an alright build, but it's not gonna be the greatest. So my plan for the rest of this build is just gonna get small clicks and expandable small clicks, and I'm pretty sure that'll get us through the guild with just that. And at that point, it's going to be mainly trying to hunt down automator points, because I'm going to want them, because I want to be able to automate things in guild number 2, or by the end of guild number 2, or I guess guild 1, because this is non-guild, and then I guess it'd be guild 1, so this is guild 0, and then by the end of guild 1, I'd like to be able to try to automate things, so then I can make progress while not really playing a ton, and we'll be in much better shape. So I've been kind of planning out things and what I've been needing and what we're going to do here. And I think all I'm going to do down right here is just grab this up here. I don't think I'm going to go any farther. I think that's all we need. I don't think that we need anything else from that tree that's like super valuable. I mean, I'm not saying it's not good, but I don't think we need it. So we're going to do that, and then I'm probably going to hunt some other stuff. I haven't completely figured out what I'm going to hunt in this run, but I just know I need a lot more automator points. So that's going to be the idea. I don't know how long we were sitting on that. Not very long. I kind of like let that sit. We're just kind of chatting at this point. I haven't really been playing. But yeah, we're going to grab those two things. I'll probably end up grabbing this at some point too, because it's a really good item, and honestly, there's an automator point here. And I believe there was another one around that I would hit, or I'd have the opportunity to hit. But we're going to hit some more of these too. We'll be headed out for more haste, obviously, because we will need haste to make this whole build work. But I don't think we're going to go up anywhere else. We'll obviously grab these 4 automator points and that 1 automator point, as they're very easy to grab. And oh, I'll grab that too, just because they're right around the center here, and almost necessary. But let's get going. Let's get that to level 10. Sorry, I've been not really playing here for the extra mana. I think getting this to 20 is more effective than getting that to 10. We'll get that up. All right, let's do this. Let me think. But we're going to be, the next build is going to be pretty multi-click debate. It's going to be hanging out almost down here exclusively. We're not really going to be going up for the synchrony or those big clicks, I don't think. I don't think that's going to be part of the plan, which I hate to say. Or I don't know why I'm leveling that up still like that. But I don't think we need it, to be honest. I don't think it's necessary. We're not getting any haste, though. This is really, really bad. You want some haste. You definitely want some haste. We're gonna pop our 1, and we're gonna spend some mana because we have a lot of extra mana. They picked up the mana stone, so or the mana upgrade. Definitely take the haste there without a doubt. The next build is gonna be very haste intensive, though. I can tell you that. I don't want to share it really yet, and who knows, things might change by the time that guilding comes around. But I want to hit guilding honestly within the next couple episodes, which means we're going to be making some jumps here. Again, I do want to keep these pretty consistent for you guys. I don't want to make you guys wait too long, but it's hard to, I don't know, it's time consuming to make these videos just because it takes 40 minutes to run. So even me not necessarily running, it's just playing the game is a little timely right now, which, I mean, that's what a game should be, but it's not as idle as we kind of won it, and we don't make any progress if we're not playing. Like, no progress. We're definitely not going to be able to wait to level 70, so that's a little unfortunate. And this is going to start being really bad in a couple seconds here. I'm going to activate that again to try to make it last as long as we can, and we will obviously use our reload, but I will not make 70, which I was kind of hoping we would. I guess with like the crit damage, you can never really go wrong with it. I do kind of want to go a crit build and build crit into a build, but I don't like the way the overall scheme of it is, and I don't think it's going to be as idle as the build I'm kind of looking at. I'm still open to suggestions. I don't mind checking out other builds and kind of seeing how I want to do them. Obviously, again, not this build. This build, I wanted to do, you know, my style of gaming where I kind of flop myself into it, fail through the game, and that's it. And I mean, I've obviously, you know, done a series on this before, and we've streamed many hours of this game, many hours. But it was before all the big changes, so it's like things are obviously different. But I think it's gonna be gonna be hanging out around down in this section a lot. But we definitely need a lot more automators. We're gonna need a ton of automator stones to get what we want done. So we'll be working on it. I haven't completely planned out all the automators. I kind of have a lot of my stuff planned out on like a tree builder. And again, I just don't want to share it yet. But there's definitely some stuff we'll be going for. Definitely some stuff. Again, I kind of forget exactly what I planned that out to be. But I did plan it out for this and the next run on how many automators we'll have. And it's quite a few automators. Like, I want to say close to 25 to 30 automators. It's up there. Both runs that we'll need. And we don't have very many. I wish you could kind of see. I mean, you could count them, I guess. There's definitely not much more than 10 there. Might be a couple more. We're about to hit 70 here, which is pretty sweet. But what I really wanted to kind of do this video, this is going to be one long progression through this. But I think I want to go away for now and kind of more show off the end of the run, because we have been showing the beginning of the run a couple times now. It's going to probably be a slow run because I'm going to be idling it while I work on some other things. But we're going to do that, kind of just do this in the background. I'll probably come back around zone for the 75 boss probably, and might jump around a little bit there. But I want to make it to the end boss with you guys in this one, I think. So let's try to make that happen. Alright, so I pushed a little bit farther than we were planning. The world hasn't been taking too long. I've been playing a little bit more, but you can see I've been AFKing a decent bit because of the big clicks number 2. We have a ton of them there. We're actually not big clicks anymore. They are small clicks. I did get the small click upgrade, and we are one away from the expandable small clicks, which is going to be huge. I'm really hoping we hit before we complete this run. So we have it for the next world, and we get this video, which should be sweet. It's going to be huge, but I mean, small clicks is pretty great as it is. We are going to activate that, as I have been spamming a little bit. But we've only got 15 zones, less than 15 zones now, to get through. And the end of this is going a lot better than the beginning did. I do think we're going to get the level, and I think we probably should have did at least some of the monsters maybe on this world to speed this up a little bit. And maybe not quite yet, but I feel like we're just going to fall more and more behind the monsters level. Because, I mean, I don't even think, I mean, we're going to get at most 74, which is still 2 under the max level of these guys. So, it's a lot. And I think just over time we're going to fall more and more behind. So, eventually we'll probably need to do a world to catch up. I don't know for sure. I'm going to keep playing it by ear. Like, I don't think we should have did that one multiple times. I'm just saying it's probably going to happen eventually where it's going to be more effective. We have like 3k of these saved up because of how inefficient I've been kind of playing. So try to burn these. We can kind of be excessive. We only got 10 zones left. So the only thing we got to watch out for is my energy dropping too low. So I got to keep using Energize here, as I'm spamming a bit much. I'm going to grab these 2 little gold things. I don't know how much those are actually giving me right now. I'm not actually paying attention. I have bought some upgrades to help out. The shops come twice, and I've bought in both things. I even bought the thing that gives you, like, you spend like 100 rubies to get like 100% for the world or whatever. I know it's only one world, but like, we have so many rubies, like whatever. Though we were kind of going slow at the time, so I did it. And honestly, actually probably since then is when I kind of realized that we were doing a bit better. I don't know if those are really worth getting, but it's like, what else am I going to spend rubies on? I know the automator points occasionally come on the shops, and then obviously that other thing that you can get that's like a permanent upgrade, but I haven't seen that again. I don't know if that's still once every 24 hours, and if that's still, I mean, if it is, then it's got to still be in-game time, which is going to take a while to get. because I don't really leave the game open and running. Eventually we'll be able to set up automators and, you know, set up our world endings and let it kind of do things. But honestly, I'm not really planning on being able to automate things this first guild, really. Or the first, I guess, guild 0, really. Hopefully during the first guild I'll be able to get some things automated and helped out. There it is. Real quick. We're not going to be able to see it from 0, which kind of stinks. But if we do that and get the expandable small clicks, does it say how many we get? So it's at 304 when I push it. It goes up 60 each time that's pushed. That's pretty massive. That's based off your haste and whatnot, so now it's going to be pretty impossible to catch up. Where was I at? What was I leveling? Oh, still that guy. Haste, we'll grab. This world is over. This is donezo. How many are we getting? A multi-click 76. Like, yeah. We're going into the final boss. Grab the last haste. We'll pop this up. We're ready to go. We're going to have a hard time using those now, which is sweet. Should annihilate this thing really quick. We actually did these last 15 zones a lot faster than I thought we were going to. I thought this video was going to be a little bit longer. That's why I actually didn't do it. Ooh, another desert world. Is that our second desert world? I think it is. So it's 76 to 81. We're definitely under that. The monster HP is growing a decent bit, but the item cost is down. I don't think that'll be terrible. It's our second desert world. Our last one was on 7. I think it's coincidence that it's 7 zones apart. I don't think it's already 7 zones, but maybe it is. Who knows? They're definitely not in any pattern. That is for sure. We've had so many jungle worlds, though. I cannot wait to do another desert world. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. But I'm not planning to do it right now. I did 46 minutes, and again, that was pretty inefficient. There was times where I let it sit for multiple minutes at a time without using multi-click or anything. Just because I was letting our small clicks, or at the time I think it was still big clicks, but that basically grind up. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I do apologize for the lack of Click Heroes 2 content. Hopefully I'll get more. Sadly, you guys probably aren't going to get to see any desert content because I'm probably going to skip a couple worlds between episodes. I really do want to get farther on with things, and we've been kind of stunting our growth here. So we'll probably jump out a couple worlds. But who knows, maybe we'll come back and you guys will get to see a little bit of the World 14. I don't know. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, please take a second, smack the like button, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!